my channel Styling Threads. Today I am making a flat V collar neck on this kameez. Required length and width I already have taken. Length I have taken 38 plus 2 40 inches, and width wise I have taken 26 inches. 2 inches I already have included for seam allowance, and here I also have marked all the measurements of shoulder line, armhole, chest, waist and hip measurement. As you can see, and this is the neckline width, 3.5 inches I have taken neckline width. We normally take 2.75 to 3 inches when we have to attach collar or band, but when we attach long flat V collar we take a little bit more. I have taken 3.5 from front and from the back side. Okay. Depth I would take 14 inches from the front side, but from the back side when we have to attach this collar we don't take depth. It will remain as it is, flat. This is shoulder drop, 0.75 to 1 inch I have taken shoulder drop. This is armhole, I have taken 7 inches for armhole curve. This is for front side and this is for back side. This is chest line. Here I have taken the chest quarter measurement of chest measurement I have taken over here, and included 1 inch seam allowance I have taken 10.5 here. Waist 1 inch I have included and it is 9 inches, and it is hip measurement I have taken over here and it is 11 inches. In this way I have marked all the measurements, and at this point I have taken a little bit curved shape over here, and I have joined this point to this point with a slanting line. So now it would be my cutting line. First I would cut front and the back side, and then I would start attaching collar, and I would take the depth of my collar on the front side. First I would take a cut over here according to the depth or the length of my neckline, and I would take 14 inches. So first I would draw a slanting line over here in V shape, and this width I have taken 3.5. Now I would take the length, and length I would take 14 inches. Now at this point I have to take the width of 1 inch. Okay, in this way 1 inch. So here I would take 0.5 inch only, because I have to attach a strip over here, fabric or pasting sheet strip over here, which width would be 1 inch. Okay, now 0.5 plus 0.5 inch, it would be 1 inch width over here I have taken, and I have marked here 0.5 inch, and here I have marked 3.5. Now I would make a little shape for attaching my collar. Okay, first I would take the total depth. 7.5 would be the depth of my neckline. This would be the depth of my neckline, and here I would make my collar in a packet shape. Okay, 0.5 inch, and here 1 inch. First I would join this point to this point in a slanting shape, then I would make a little V shape in this way. Now I have to take 0.25 inch for seam allowance, so I would mark over here at the distance of 0.25, which would be used in stitching. Now after cutting this, first I would attach the back side with the front side, and then I would measure how long strip I would need to attach over here. After attaching from the shoulder lines, now I would start measuring from here. Okay, in this way I would start measuring till this point. So I have to take lengthwise 36.5, and I would take 2 to 3 inches more than 36.5. So I would take 38 inches, 38.5 inches. I would take a long strip and of fabric and pasting sheet. Now I have taken this long strip and I have pasted this pasting sheet strip over here. Its width is 1 inch and its width is almost 2.75 to 3 inches, and I have folded it in this way. Okay, now I would start attaching from here. This part I would use for stitching, and I would start stitching from the right side of my front side of kameez, and I will put it in this way. Okay, I have taken 1 inch extra, so I would put this strip over here in this way. Okay, and this 0.25 part I would use. Okay, this 0.25 part I would use for stitching. I would take a stitch over here. I would start from here, and in this way I would take a stitch, and at this point I would finish. Okay, after taking a stitch over here, I would take 2 slanting cuts, small slanting cuts, then I would turn this to this side. Okay, first I would take a stitch over here. After taking a stitch over here, at this point I have attached this long strip over here. Now I have to turn this to this side. Before turning this, I have to take some cuts over here. 2 slanting cuts I would take over here. Very small slanting cuts I would take over here. Okay, in this way. 2 to 3 cuts I would take at this curved part from this side and from this side, and 2 cuts I would take at this point. 1 cut I would take over here and 1 small cut I would take over here. Then I would turn this to the right side in this way, and I would take a top stitch over here, and this extra part I would turn this to the wrong side. Okay, but first I have to take these cuts over here. After taking cuts over here, and at this point 2 slanting cuts I have taken, I have turned this to the right side in this way, and now I would take a top stitch. Before this I would just pin it over here so that my stitching would be easy. After taking one top stitch over here, I will take another top stitch a little above from here, okay, near to it. I have taken 2 stitches on all its side, and now I would take a stitch from here till here, because this is the depth of my neckline. 7.5 I have taken depth of my neckline, so I would close this 2 strips till this point, and then I would attach some buttons over here. So my neckline is ready. I hope that you would have liked this. If you like it, please thumbs up for me, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I have a Facebook page with the same name, Style in Threads. Please also visit there. I hope that you would like that. Thanks for watching.